Article written and read by Maria at mariaerving.com. I'm tired of being in a limbo state. What can I do to progress? What to do when you're just sitting around waiting and nothing is happening? The short reply is this. When you have done your part, it's time to release your work into the universe and let it do its part. It's like God and you are exchanging gifts. You give your all into something, into your passions, your calling, and so on. And then, when you have reached the culmination of your efforts and doing, then you offer it all to God. You give it all over and say something like this. Here, divine God, here is my work, what I have done and created. This is my gift to the world. I give it over to you as a gift that you may use to bless humanity and the planet in whatever way you wish. I have done all I can. I've taken it as far as I could, and now I'm releasing it all to you. This is my gift to the world, and I know that when I give everything with my whole heart and soul, which I have, everything is given back to me. There's a cycle to the co-creative process of the universe, and we might know the beginning, which is the vision or calling, and we might know the end, which is the result, outcome, or goal. But we can never know the middle part of the process, or exactly how the outcome may look or be like in the end. The middle part of the co-creative process is the unfolding of your life as it is happening right now, and the different directions that life can take, all according to the guidance you receive and choose to respond to. What many people do is that they get stuck in a limbo somewhere in the middle because they don't dance along with the universe as a co-creative part in the bigger picture that is unfolding or that wants to unfold. When you have done what you can and taken things as far as you could, you have to let it go. You have to detach from the outcomes. You have to detach from the hows and the need of having to know the next step right this minute. You might have to wait for a while, and it's important to know that the waiting period is also part of the process. What to do when you're waiting? The first thing is to do this. Accept the time in the waiting room and make the most of it, and don't get into any temper tantrums. Here's a couple of articles that came to mind that you might like. How long will it take to manifest what I want? And spiritual waiting room. You might also feel like you're stuck in a limbo because you might have some more inner and outer work to do in preparation to reach the next stage of your growth and evolution. Sometimes it's just that we need to wait. We need to wait for the spiritual laws and processes to arrange things for the next step. But sometimes it might also be that we need to cross some kind of bridge within ourselves before we can progress and move forwards. So what is your intuition telling you? Are you being asked to wait, as in wait, like stand still and wait on the Lord, on the spiritual laws? Or are you being asked to do something more in order to be fully prepared for what is to come next? What is the pause for? Tune within and listen, and then trust what comes up. It might be that all you need to do is to just chill and relax and take the time to appreciate life and all the small wins and victories that you have had along the way in the past few months or even years. Sometimes we don't see how far we actually come until we start looking back and seeing that things has actually been progressing forwards quite nicely, and not to mention perfectly, in a perfect and divinely planned manner. There's a perfect timing to everything. And if you feel that this is the case for you, that it's just about the timing of things, then allow yourself to relax. By doing that, you'll be taken back into alignment again, and it will feel like a relief from burdens. And that will then put you in the flow of life again. However, if you get a different hunch that tells you that there might be some more that needs to be done, that will help you become more equipped for the next stage of your life or work, then get going with whatever it is that you might need to do. Is there something else that you need to learn, for example? as in study, develop, understand? Or do you need to tweak, adjust, or change something? Or even let go of something? If it hasn't anything to do with outer things, and you're genuinely happy and satisfied with everything on that end, and that you feel ready, then it might be something that has to click in place for you on the inside instead. Maybe you need an internal shift that will help break through to the next stage of your evolution and growth. Many times it's nothing but old and false beliefs, perceptions and fears and self-doubt that are holding us back. So when you work on releasing those, you will automatically switch to receiving mode or into the receptive state. So ask within, what would apply to your specific circumstances, and you will receive some kind of guidance. Here's a post that came to mind that can be helpful to you. Ask these powerful questions and get guidance in 17 seconds. And here's another one of my articles that shines some more light into the preparation phase, where you lay the groundwork foundation for your manifestations. To be ready to receive, you need to be prepared. Trust yourself. If you genuinely feel in your heart that you have come to the end of your doing, then trust that feeling and sincerely just give everything over to the God power within you and see it as an exchange of gifts. Your gift to God is what you have done so far. And now, when you can't do anything more on your own, you release your part to the universe and then wait patiently and trustingly, knowing that as you have given everything, you will also now receive everything. Amazing and magical, even miraculous things can happen overnight. No one knows what tomorrow will bring, so stay in the flow of abundance, joy, and appreciation. Here's another article that came to mind that can be helpful to you. You are always succeeding in life. Move from fear to flow. Once you believe and feel that you are deserving of something, and you have established that as a fact in your mind, your whole vibration changes. And as your mind and whole being is carrying that new and empowering energy, great things are bound to happen for you. It might be that things are in the process of falling into place and coming together for you. So trust the unfolding and let things begin blooming and blossoming when they're meant to. You might be closer than you think. So just relax into feeling positive expectancy, no matter how things look on the outside or how quiet things might seem. Use this time in the waiting room to fill your cup so that you are ready to take on the new things that are in the process of coming your way. Fill your cup by relaxing, enjoying, and doing things without any outcome focus at all. And then, when the timing is right, you will be full of wonderful divine energy to accomplish the next assignments that the universe has in store for you. Just stay present and positive and say to yourself, I don't always have to know everything. Just feel good and be happy. Relax those shoulders and take a deep breath and breathe. And then simply look out for the synchronicity and signs that are going to start appearing as soon as you stop pushing, trying harder, shoving, efforting, chasing, etc. You get the vibe. Trust that if something is meant for you, then nothing can stop it from being realized and manifested. So keep holding the vision, but let go of the yearning and frustration. Let go of the craving and wanting, the neediness, but hold on to the aspirations for being engaged in divine expression and service, in whatever way that may be in your unique way. God is the supreme intelligence within you, and it wants to give you everything. So whatever happens next after you have given everything over, so that you can start receiving, that's the divine will, and that's exactly what needs and wants to happen next. Say this to yourself. Whatever happens next is the will of God, and whatever I receive next is a gift from God. And P.S. If God, the universe, is making you wait, then have you ever thought that it might be because you're being prepared to receive much more than what you have asked for. So stay present and positive. Great things can happen overnight.